The roar of the engines faded, replaced by a silence so profound it felt like a physical presence. I was bathed in sunlight, brighter and sharper than anything I'd known on Earth. Looking out the tiny window, I saw it, the curve of our planet, a breathtaking tapestry of blue oceans, swirling clouds, and continents painted in greens and browns. One moment you're strapped into a metal capsule atop a controlled explosion, the next you're floating, weightless, gazing at our planet with a perspective only a handful of humans have ever known. It's terrifying and exhilarating, a potent cocktail of emotions that leaves you forever changed. The journey to space begins long before the rocket leaves the launch pad. It starts in classrooms, in simulators, in extreme environments designed to test your mettle. We trained for every scenario imaginable, from equipment malfunctions to emergency landings. We practiced spacewalks in giant pools, mimicking the weightlessness of orbit, learning to move with precision and grace despite the bulky suits. Each simulation, each exercise, was designed not only to teach us the technical skills required, but also to build our confidence, to ingrain in us the ability to function under pressure. The key, I discovered, is not to eliminate fear, but to acknowledge it, understand it, and then to train ourselves to work through it. By practicing each step repeatedly until it became second nature, our confidence grew. There's a surreal disconnect that occurs when you're orbiting the Earth. You're floating, weightless, looking down at the planet where everything you know and love resides. It's a humbling experience, one that fills you with a sense of awe and wonder. But it also fosters a sense of perspective, a realization of just how interconnected we all are on this fragile planet. Floating in that vast emptiness, I was struck by the fragility of our atmosphere, the thin blue line that separates us from the void. It brought home the importance of our mission, the need to protect our planet, to work together to ensure its future. The same principles of preparation, of confronting fear, of breaking down complex tasks, they could be applied to any goal, any dream. Whether you're striving to overcome a personal obstacle, launch a new career, or simply step outside your comfort zone, the key is to approach the challenge with the same mindset as an astronaut preparing for a mission. Confidence. Not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. Confidence, I realized, is not the absence of fear. It's the ability to acknowledge fear, to understand its root cause, and then to choose to act despite it. In spaceflight, as in life, there are bound to be unexpected challenges, moments of doubt and uncertainty. But it's in those moments that true confidence shines through. Each victory, no matter how small, chips away at the wall of fear, building our confidence brick by brick. From spacewalks to small steps, universal lessons in courage. Every spacewalk is a leap of faith. You're stepping out of a perfectly safe spacecraft into the vacuum of space, tethered to the station by a thin cord. It's an experience that triggers every primal fear, every instinct for self-preservation. But it's also an incredible privilege, a chance to experience the universe in a way few others ever will. And as I floated there, suspended between Earth and the cosmos, I realized that courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to act in spite of it. The more we challenge ourselves, the more we step outside our comfort zones, the more courageous we become. And as our courage grows, so too does our confidence, creating a positive feedback loop that propels us forward. What's your next giant leap? Looking back on my time in space, I'm filled with a profound sense of gratitude. Gratitude for the opportunity to have experienced something truly extraordinary, to have seen our planet from a perspective few others ever will. But I'm also grateful for the lessons learned, for the realization that the same principles that guide us in space can also guide us here on Earth. So I challenge you to ask yourself, what's your next giant leap? What dream are you holding back from? What fear is preventing you from reaching your full potential? Remember, you don't have to be an astronaut to achieve great things. You just need to have the courage to take that first step, to believe in yourself, and to never stop reaching for the stars.